Hello all survivors, welcome to the stream. Feeling good guys, feeling good. Look, just about wave 4 of 6. It's like, oh, I've got no drink. I had to quickly storm downstairs. Storm down the stairs. A little bit out of breath. A little bit. Okay, we have the new weekly event up. This time I can tear up Zeke stuff, which I kind of been holding back on. Where is he? Yeah, one where you can do impair when he attacks. Do this one. Oh, I think I have to get more materials now. It is very costly on the materials, guys. Very costly. Whoops, double click. Let's upgrade this. I need materials as well. He kind of blends. There he is. There he is. Okay, a gift for you, part 2. That's pretty much the big one for me, right? 60% chance to impair. Okay. Cunning's good. And then okay, the defense down's quite nice. It's quite expensive. We'll go to 9s. Defense down's nice. I'll get that maxed out soon enough though. So that's nearly 50% chance. Close to. Let's get a bit of cunning in there as well. There you go. That's probably enough for the mission. Right, that's probably the mission done. Yeah, that's the mission done. So I might just chill because there's no war this weekend, so I can maybe do that next week instead. So what's up, guys? Who we going to chat? What's up, team? Welcome to the stream. Bretland, hello, hello. What's up, Christian, Bashal, Captain Trips? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Mary Rosales, welcome to the stream. Valiant, Cygnus, Mr. Sinister, what's up? Hey, what's up, Judas Deceit? Welcome into the stream as well. Hey, what's up, Steve? UK SCF as well. Is there an option to pick or just the one new hero? It'll probably just be the one new character. They might give you the choice to pick like gold mythic tokens instead, but they didn't for Eris, but Eris was really good, so. Where did you find that about Diego? He's going by the hat. You see, I'm looking at something completely different, guys. He's looking at the hat, right? I'm looking at the gun. There's not been too many characters in the game with a Tommy gun. And dual wielding Tommy guns at that. But I think we can both all say that it's probably going to be a tougher and alert character because it's got a gun. The hat, I think that he's talking about is this hat, theoretically, or the other 6-star. Is it this one? Nope. This one. So theoretically could be Argus. Is it an S-class? I think Raven had... Okay, no, she didn't. We just had a Raven, so that's not going to work. Argus. But he didn't have 2. There aren't too many characters with, like, that style of hat, honestly. You know? I mean, he didn't have the hat on, but that would be hilarious. Like, they don't necessarily even have to be a tough or an alert character, to be honest. I mean, that probably wouldn't look the same, but wouldn't that be cool? A Glenn. Because we don't... Oh! Theoretically, does it look like a woman or a man? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It could theoretically be like Cowboy Andrew. It could theoretically be. Oh, it could be another Carl too. Yeah, true. It could be like... It could be the actual Carl here. Where is it? It could be the Carl here. Like... It's not impossible. But we did just get Carl, the green Carl, to be fair. So it's not like we haven't had 2. Yeah, we had Carl 2K. The stance is very manly. But have you ever played the game League of Legends? They've got a character in that. What's her name? She holds like a bazooka. A bazooka, and she switches to a machine gun. You know, it could be just like done on the style of that. I can't remember her name. Anyone else? I mean, we've had a Wanderer recently, so that's not likely. And also, Wanderer's also... Oh no, he hasn't always been melee, but I think he's been more of a stealthy character. So I don't know. The double machine gun seems a bit much. What other traits? We haven't gone into alert, I don't think. That's just characters we know so far that have worn hats. You know, they could just have thrown a curveball in there and just put a hat on someone. It isn't impossible. It isn't impossible. Was it strong? Was the last trait? I think there's some good guesses. Raulito. You think Raulito? Does Raulito have a hat? What was his first trait? He was a alert, right? Nah, he hasn't got a hat. He's got a cool jacket though. Kapoor, true enough, could be Kapoor. We have had a Kapoor in the Mythic era. Eris is always, also, guys, it could be someone completely new. Eris was 100% new. We never seen an Eris before, right? Eris was 100% new. And she's only just like a page and a half back. It's crazy. But Eris was completely new. It could be someone completely new. It's not British or Shiva or Ghost. I mean. Welcome to the stream, guys. Scott, welcome in. Kaipak, welcome in as well. Who else has I missed? I might miss someone else. No, I said hello to you guys. What's up, Clem? Welcome to the stream. Luis as well, welcome in. What? This faction, my friend. What? My faction? My faction's Order 66. My faction's Order 66. And we qualified for World Champions as well, guys. I know some people were asking. Would Order 66 qualify? Well, we did. We did. I'll bring up the top 100 list. Let me just show you. We had like over 1 million to spare as well. We were good. We were good. Let me bring up the news item. this is where it was like teased from. Teased from this news post. As you can see, it's this post here. And I mean, you can maybe make out some legs. There's like a pouch on the legs. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. It does look like a cowboy hat though, like that kind of style of hat. It doesn't look like a I don't know, it's hard to tell, but definitely double Tommy guns. That's definitely a Tommy gun on the left, and you can't see it much on the right, but it looks like a rounded barrel. Rounded magazine or whatever you want to call it. So definitely double Tommy gun. No matter what, it's going to look like a cool character. No matter what. Like visually, the art's going to look great. And my guess is it's going to be like in animation shooting towards you. That's my guess. So here's the top 100 guys, from first down to 100s. If your faction is here, just give them a shout out. Say what position you're qualifying in. As we scroll down. 100 factions qualify. War of Champions is going to happen in just under 2 weeks from now. Not this upcoming weekend. It's the weekend afterwards. My faction is about to pop up on the screen. In 88th place, just under 54 million qualification, and then last place 52.7. So we had over a million ahead, and they didn't show like 101st, 102nd, 103rd, but there is probably lists out there showing that. I wonder how close it was, because sometimes it can be so close. Like some of these scores can be really, really close. Like look at the difference between 95 and 96 here. It's like 40k. You know, it can be that close. Now, it doesn't matter if you qualify in 100th place or first place. You're still going. And you're going to have a chance at winning War of Champions. But most likely, the factions that are going to win War of Champions are most likely on your screen right now. And most likely, it's probably the top 3 of these factions. You know, maybe Biohazard could sneak in. Well, and even the Tiger's Den, I guess. Like, probably the top 5 factions here have a good chance of becoming the top 3. But maybe only 2 or 3 of these factions have a great chance of winning. Faction SR, yeah, I have to do some SR myself. My faction was ranked 14th. Don't know if it's me, but looks like he has a big furry coat on. No, I think they've done that on purpose to make it not so obvious, like to make people do what we're doing, which is just try and guess. I think if we couldn't, like, they've put a black screen over it. It might be the black screen in the background, to be fair. It could be like the backdrop and they didn't remove it. It's kind of hard to make out, but yeah. They didn't do what I did, which I normally do like 95 opacity, so if you like really focus, you can kind of make out what the character is. I hope it's EO, sick of seeing walkers banner in the war maps. Also, it's probably better for, I mean, not to have anything against walkers, but it's probably better for people who don't understand what War of Champions is, because I've always said their name's too on brand, where people may not even realize that it's about War of Champions. It's Argus, yeah. It does look like it could be the same kind of hat, but it's again, it could be a different character. We'll have to see. I'm excited though. It's gonna be a range character. Now, this is what we can't tell. Would you prefer it be a defensive character or an attacking character? Hey, what's up, Daylight? Welcome to the stream. Danth as well, welcome in. Chris, what's up? What's up, Costa as well? What's up, Hando? I think attack is done again for now. War of Snobs, or just War of Top 100 factions, as in like, isn't that like a 3,000 people? 3,000 people just qualified 8 page. Snobs is generally like really small percentage, but I think 3,000 people in RTS is quite a large amount of people. Got to be attacked with the Tommies. You'd assume so. It does seem a lot more offense based. Unless it's something insane like Sophia. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Regardless of what kind of character it is, I'm guessing there's going to be some synergy with the characters that's come out recently. whether it be offensive or defensive. Although has been a little less defensive characters. I guess we've got like a couple more characters before World Champions. Now here's my hope, guys. I do hope it's an attacking character. For one reason and one reason only. The last World Champions, right? I had to stay up late. Which I'm probably going to do it again this time around anyway. But I had to stay up late to get a little bit of scoring early. Because if I didn't, and I came online the next day to stream and everyone had Eris straight away, I'd be struggling to score. Because Eris obviously was much better when she was first came out. Like the first time you got her, she was nuts. She's a bit easier to deal with now. She's still quite hard, but a bit easier to deal with now. People got used to her. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, we'll see. They haven't even announced like the scoring and stuff that we have to do. I guess they're going to do that in one big post. Like how much we have to score. You know, I think they said that maybe even you can buy Eris in the next World Champions if you missed out on her on the first time around. And the solo reward tourneys go to position 1,000 in a region where you know there's gonna be 3,000 folks. GG scopes. Yeah, I know that should be changed, but they're just not bothering. I figured that they just. Yeah, I mean they should change that. I think it's maybe just call it like World Champions level up or something. Zeke has made Eris a lot easier. Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah. Although she has to be stunned or something to consistently land the hits, because she's got like 60% resist or something like that, right? I mean 60% absolute defense. So she's got 60% absolute defense, then 70%. No, then 50% crit resistance, then 40% crit resistance, then 70%. Normalized resistance. So it's like 3 potential counters in a row. Harsh. That is harsh. That is harsh. Also, if we look at the most recently released characters, we've had an alert, we've had a tough, we've had loads of fast. We've had a tough. There's no attacking characters here. Defensive, defensive, defensive. Well, support attack, but like support attack, defensive, mix, support, defensive, 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 offense. I mean, it was the last offensive alert, but we've had a bit more offensive toughs. So like this new character, if they're tough, they're going to compete with like Harrison and Raven. Better to throw it this way. And even like some other characters like Georgia. It'd be kind of weird it being a Tommy Gun and alert though, but still. But still. Now I think I might be able to get my last copy today. We'll see. I stuck with the roadmaps. I missed yesterday. Well, I didn't miss yesterday's, but I missed doing stuff last night, but I think I did it before. I put my new Paragon Impair Resist on Eris. Got one from random crates. Yeah. I've had Impair Resist on her for a while. A long old while. Oh, he just keeps on impairing her. Okay, see, that's what I didn't get, so that's actually pretty good. I pulled all 5 markers. What, just like a ×5? Or like you pulled to get 5? Impair and crosshair or impair and stun on her? I think she's limited to two resist. Honestly, I wouldn't put impair on her. I would team her up with Martinez instead, if you want impair. Just because Martinez gives impair resist to all fast characters. And also, if you put her in that fast team, she'll cleanse turn 1 as well. You know, like Jesus 2K and Tyrese. That's how I would deal with those problematic things. But if she gets normalized turn 1, she can get nuked too easily. You got a times 5, congrats. Tough leader for attack. I mean, it could be a leader. There we go, that's another thing. What are you guys preferring it be when it comes to a leader or a specialist? And if it's a specialist, what specialist? There's so many specialists. I had to use attack set and pair resist. It was by far my best one. This one fits much better. Okay. I mean, if you get lucky on a Paragon mod, slap it on your good characters for sure. Gonna have to remod my whole roster. Completely looking forward to that. You know what? Out of remodding my entire roster, what part of it I'm looking forward to the least is unmodding my current roster. It just takes so long. And I was praying, guys. I was praying they were going to introduce an unmoddable button, but they just didn't. They introduced it per character, but I'm 95% sure it takes longer to do the unmoddable per character than it does to just do my old thing to unmod everybody. Tough leader for Conrad, and that has Guardian Shield 2. What you mean? Upgrade for Conrad and has Guardian Shield 2. Well, he can't be a leader and a Guardian Shield. Or you mean like it has Guardian in the kit somewhere? Okay. Let's times 3 this. It just has to be made. What you mean it has a leader skill and a specialist tied into one? I mean, I think if they were to do something like that, it most likely would be sold. Like the new stuff generally gets sold, generally speaking. Generally. What's Conrad weapon slots? Conrad's weapon isn't great, but his signature move was awesome. His rush wasn't too bad either. Like his signature move cleansed, which was really good against Angel. It's like the free-to-play answer to Angel. Sounds pretty good. I can see it being something like all teammates get 100% normalized resist for the first X amount of turns. I mean, we have that already, but we have that on trait. I'm guessing we're going to see that in other traits soon. What traits have we got that on? We've got that on alert with... Oh, what's the dude's name? Claudio. And then we have it on... Don't we have it on strong too? Or is it fast? I think the Tyrese team has it, right? His leader skill was good attack, teammates get Guardian Shields. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That was Conrad's, yeah. So they could put Guardian Shield on his weapon. I mean, they're not going to change anyone's weapon. That's something actually else to talk about, though. Is the weapon for Warrior Champions, but that comes after Warrior Champions. Akira. Akira's was like the full cleanse weapon. He was like Trader 2.0. It was rough. Conrad doesn't give shields after turn 1. I think his rush does. I could be wrong. I thought his rush gave shields, or a shield. It might only be to himself. NH95, welcome to the stream. can't really remember Conrad's rush, to be honest. I just remember him for his signature move. I didn't even use him as a leader. I used him as a support character. He was literally just on my team just to remove the defense buff from, what was her name? Angel. That was literally all he did. And to be fair, I think his rush did nuke alert characters, but he was mainly there to do the signature move on Angel. Just because that 100% defense was just rough. That was crazy, crazy strong. Where did Angel come from again? She was a battle pass character, right? I mean, Angel was nuts. Like, she was like actually meta, like the meta character for like 2 wars. It took people like 2 wars to really figure out how to get through that. Okay, we're gonna get the last round on this roadmap done. It's just the humans, so it's good. Okay, let me just double check. Conrad's. Let me just refresh the memoirs. You had the Guardian Shields to 3 teammates, and obviously it goes to the people with the lowest HP, generally attacking characters. Deal 500% damage to 2 enemies. Up to 2 damage roll teammates recover from attack down. Up to 2 damage roll teammates get Guardian Shield. So yeah, he did do Guardian Shield in his rush, but it was damage roll specific, which is still good. And then signature move was attack an enemy, remove all positive effects. That was the one that was really good. I mean, even this rush did reasonable damage. Didn't it get a massive boost? Like, yeah, the LB3 was like, yo, 1 extra target. That was just like, okay, that was a big boost. I don't think his passives, actually no, his passives were anti-Angel as well, right? He get 150% attack when taunted. I mean, I guess that was okay. When this character starts their turn, 1 enemy with the tank roll gets minus 40% defense 1 turn. It was guaranteed. So again, that went on to Angel. That was awesome. So it was like, you could remove her defense with Sigma move and then defense down her if she's the last one alive. If she tank roll. Yeah, it was really good. He was quite a good counter for her. Someone in my chat told me that. Like, they're like, oh, Conrad seems pretty good. So yeah, Victor. There's not been a Victor, right? I don't think there's been a Victor in the S class, in the Mythic era, anyway. He was kind of a cool character. It wasn't the last one like in the 5-star era. Yeah, that's mad. He was kind of a cool character, to be honest. Was he like a legit character or is he RTS? I'm guessing he's RTS. I know there's another Victor with a K, but that Victor was kind of cool. He was actually a good character too. I used him in 5-star arena when that came. When was the last? I mean, we didn't have an S class Victor, but he's been in stories and stuff loads of times, so it's weird. It's weird. I kept saying Conrad was good, but you were saying Conrad was good before he was good. He was good when Angel came out because he countered him. He countered her. Before that, it was just like he was just okay. He was doing. He had a role, but he wasn't like countering anything. Angel needed that removal because of the defense buff, and she needed that. Well, the defense down was just a bonus, I guess, but that was nice. I'll reflect on the first wave. Use scumbags. Scum of the bags. Reflect doesn't work when they're stunned. FYI. First one. Oh, I'm going to reflect, mate. Your faction made it to World Champions 100th place. Congrats. Congrats. What are rewards for World Champions? Generally, well, there's been a Teased character, so almost definitely there's going to be a character. How you acquire that character, anyone's guess. They could do it the same as last time, where it was 5 copies at 150k. They could spread the copies around. I hope no matter what, if they spread the copies around, the first copy you get 2, because that's when you can level up the character. Leveling up just one version of a character is not fun, because you don't get as many points and it messes it up a little bit. If it's got an attached weapon, you might have to like save some blowtorches, guys. So like, save some blowtorches now. Just in case it's an attached weapon you actually want to use. If it's a character you want to use straight away, you know? Just FYI. I hate that they have reduced the Paragon mods from guaranteed set to RNG. They changed it from guaranteed mod. They used to have like you choose the set of the mod, but isn't it now full RNG mods? I don't even think there's a guarantee on the mod type. I was surprised that, I mean, it was something they couldn't really keep up, honestly, because the people who go to these things consistently would just have, I mean, they've got far too many of the mods anyway as it stands, but I think if they would have originally had like one mod, Paragon mod, that was choose, would have been powerful, you know? SR is the bane of my existence. What's up, J Floyds? It is slow, I'll be honest. I wish I could like just say, like hand over however many cans it is to just insta-complete it. I'd feel much nicer about that. It's just like, the main thing about for me is the time consumption. It isn't so much about like the rewards and stuff. I don't really care about the rewards. It's all a trickle. I know people complain about the rewards. I don't really care either way. I want to complete it, but I want to complete it faster. Like, without having to do as much, especially like the first 10 times I did the SR tournaments, yeah, sure, it was cool, but past that, it's never really been that good, except that one or two time. The one time it was bugged, and it was only like 4 stages per section, and then the time they changed it to 2 energy was quite good, and they reduced the stages. I like that one because it's just less time, but like they could make it so it was 4 energy per stage, you know, 4 energy per stage. You log in every 2 hours to do a stage, or however many hours. However many is it? Is it 15-minute energy or is it 30-minute energy? I guess it's 15-minute. So log in every hour to do a stage, or you can, and you divide the amount of stages by 4. So you'd have what, 6 stages per section or 7 stages per section. You know, that would feel much nicer. Like right now, I've already done like. How many stages have I done? Let's have a little check. I guess this is stage like 10. Something like that. So if it was the way I said, I'd just be getting into gold. Whereas I'm halfway through bronze right now. You know? And it costs me the same amount of energy, it's just, it saves me so much time. And time is the main killer of these games, I think. There's a couple of mobile phone games that I've tested out in the past, and they've just been like such massive time sinks without any option of not sinking time into it. It's in 100. Yeah, I know it's 5 times 25 on the thing, but I think if you divide that by like 4, you know, or 5, as the case may be, whatever makes it easier. You just make the stages cost more energy. That would be nicer, personally. And then maybe at that point you could start making it a little bit harder, and I wouldn't be as bothered because you don't have to do as much. Oh, I got reflected. Rest in pepperonis. Okay, I'll be able to revive him though. She didn't get her rush. She's 66 AP. Why didn't I know this? I guess on a defense team it doesn't really make much difference, to be fair. Ooh. Walking Dead Survivors isn't about being time consuming. That game was more about like you had to react to a live event at any time of the day. Like your faction was under attack, you had to drop everything in your life to defend it. That was ridiculous. That was just the expectation there was crazy. "50 stages." They did some like Nightmare SR one. I was not a fan. I was not a fan. Like, you regened energy as quickly as you completed the stages almost, because it was just like so time consuming, because you had to build the team, then you had to do the stage, and it might take you like 5 to 10 minutes to do that, and you're almost regenning that energy in that time. They only did that a couple of times, to be fair. But yeah, that wasn't fun at all. That wasn't fun. If it had better quality of life on team building, like the autofill was better, you know, maybe. But the way it stood, nah. Remember the bug? Speaking about 50 stages, where the road map was bugged out and there was 50 waves on one of the stages? Yeah. I actually completed it though. Just left it rolling. It's a click simulator. I mean, SR, I don't mind it being tactical, but it's just like, if it goes from one stage to the next, it's using a completely different team, and then you have to like formulate that team yourself, you know? It just takes a long time to make the team, put weapons on it, then play the stage that's like intricate to beat it. Like it was almost like a warm-up to Conquest, because that's when that Nightmare stuff was coming out, like pre-Conquest. Okay, I'll do one more can, and we'll leave it for the time being. There's a new level up as well, right? Yeah, I've got to level up some silvers, I guess. Two stars for the Nightmare SR, since you couldn't use any tune you lost. And hope for some walker stage and slap your crit weapons on them. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And then they're doing reflect as well, right? They're doing reflect weapons as well to cheese. It's pretty quiet. I mean, we'll probably start getting some info this week on new events, because the 9th is when some current events end. So we'll get info probably like tonight, maybe. We could get some info on an event. Or maybe by the weekend. But I think New Year kind of expected. Kind of expected. I can buy another beta today, I think. The 9th was yesterday. All the events ended yesterday then? They're still going on though. Was it? It can't have been the 9th then. It can't have been the 9th. Who's pumped for The Last of Us? Is it a TV show or a movie? I've seen some stuff said online about it. Because the character doesn't look anything like the character in the show, it spoiled it. But it's just like, I mean, they're not likely to find someone who looks like the character from the game. And the character, the actress that they picked was like really good in Game of Thrones, so yeah. Candy Cane ended yesterday, that's the one. It's a show, okay. And the dude they picked was good too. He was the Red Viper or something from Game of Thrones as well, right? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Pedro Pascal. He was actually Mandalorian as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's why I forgot he was the guy. I know we see him a little bit. I'm guessing in like any future seasons we're going to see him a bit more. Scubby can't do much with all the transfers coming up. They don't trust stashes. They think they reset even though they don't. Candy cane market still up for a few more hours. Yeah, it's hard to know what they'll do between now and World Champions. They might take it easy. I know we're not going to have like a... I don't know. No, I assume we're not going to have like a Mythic Trial start up. I mean, they have started up Mythic Trials just before World Champions before, but normally it was like... Also, normally it was a bit earlier. New Mandalorian Season 3 in March. Awesome. Dun dun. Okay, last energy. Who didn't one-shot somebody? Oh, was there a tenacity character maybe? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Is there going to be another season of Boba Fett? Hopefully that's better than the first season. I wasn't a big fan of the first one. It was okay, but needed to be a bit more grimy, I think. I know this is probably going to sound really obvious, but it was very Disney. That's what it felt like. And I know it's made by Disney, guys, but at the same time, I just felt like it could have been a little bit more dark. Okay, let's get my silvers out of here. Because I'm going to be having to do some tier ups, I'm pretty sure. Because this is how I get my level up points a lot of time. Because I don't have too many golds to tier up. Or level up, should I say. We'll just get him to max tier. Cool. And then, yeah, we'll leave it at that for that. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that as well. My lordy. I don't have any of these actually. That's kind of good, I guess. Fast ones are more important to level up. Good to know. Just had enough. Just. Okay, we done. We done. Just pulled 233k advanced tokens. Oh right, yeah, I've got some bags to open, don't I? You are correct. I have to do this roadmap quickly. And we've got some bags to open with it, I believe. Rick and Michonne are confirmed to be sharing. Negan and Maggie are confirmed to be sharing. Yeah, share, but the actor Raquel can't fly where the show is taking place. She can't fly? Like, that's weird. Been watching Alice in Borderland, crazy show based on a manga. Funny, Alice's misspelling of the main character's name. Okay. All 96 characters in TWD each get their own spin-off this year. Are you actually joking or what? That would be actually hilarious. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there were like spin-off shows though that were kind of done like how the I mean, I guess it's going to be done by how the Star Wars ones were done. I think it will be actually pretty good for The Walking Dead. The standalone storylines. Disney has done Dark before, yeah. Disney screwed up some franchises. I mean, some were done worse. Like Andor, I haven't watched much of it, but that seems pretty dark. Like it you know, not just in the lighting. I mean, literally the storyline and stuff like that. That seems pretty good. Even Obi-Wan had its moments, but there is a giveaway tonight, guys. I forgot to link it in chat. My apologies. We were chatting too much about stuffs. It is on this video right here. There we go. The Boys does Dark the best, in my opinion. I mean, The Boys is a mixture of like, it's kind of humor, right? It's dark humor. I thought Batman was pretty good. The new Batman, or the newest Batman, had some dark moments in it. Like things you didn't expect to happen, and they, you know. You normally like you think, oh, the hero will save the day here. Nope. I wonder how they're going to do Judith's spin-off, considering they have full reign to do what they want, considering what happens to her in the comics, and it doesn't matter much more in the comics. Yeah. We'll see, I guess. Homelander is my RTS name. Homelander is kind of like a scary character, man. There's been a couple of scenes in that where it's real scary. Like there was a scene where he went to save someone on the rooftop, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to save you. Actually, you know what?" She like changed her mind about jumping off the roof. He's like, "You know what? No, you're not going to. You're not changing your mind. You're going to do it." It's like the darkest thing ever. Didn't help her. Like just actually made her force her to do it. Homelander's a bit crazy. Just a little bit crazy. What are those things in the background? Are they like targets that make a bell sound when you hit it? Like ting, ting, ting. These gold things on the right side, like behind these characters here. If you hit them, I guess it makes like just a ting sound. Ting, ting, ting. Hero gas. I like the fact that you could take like some sort of limited time hero juice, basically, and hero yourself up. That's kind of cool. Just like every video game. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we're going to do some crate opens. We can see what we get out of this. Have any of you got the 100k? We saw someone in chat get, what, 2 100ks? Was that Judas? I've never got 100k on these crates. Not 100. I've got it on the gold mythic tokens. When gold mythic tokens were actually a big deal, I did get 100k, to be fair. I did get 100k. I'm not sure how many days that's going on for, to be honest. What one's that? I mean, the candy case is just about to end. If you need to hand in stuff, I've got a little bit more candy canes. What should I get? What's this? No. I mean, I guess I'll get these. Yeah, I guess I'll get those. Whatever. Ice keys. 3 days left on ice keys. Walk ahead so I can get the last of the Benjamin. Happy days. And now I can get, I mean, there's not much else I really need. Where is it? Oh, Trainer Frenzy, that was the name of it, right? Oh, I can get quite a few. I can get like 11 crates. It's not too bad. What should I get from here? Is this a crate? Is there going to be any more tournaments that give these? I mean, I can get the last 2 Paragon mods, I guess. I can just get the last 2 Paragon mods, probably makes sense. Got 20 more. Let me just check. There's an SR tournament right now, right? This probably gives rewards. Okay, so I'll get at least 60. So I'll be able to get the last Paragon mod plus some more. So I'll get at least 60 from that. Let me just double check. Where is it? Ice keys. Okay, so I can open one of these from here. 1,000. 1,000. And in the Trainer Frenzy, I can open 11. Okay, let's see what we get. 10,000. Hey, we get a pull. That's not bad. So we're gonna get 2 pulls out of this at least, unless we get a little bit more luck. We want to have more zeros than 3, please. We want 4 or 5. Please. Lots of thousands. Got 10,000 off the first one. We've got 20k, so we've got what? 21k overall. I can't complain too much, I guess. I can't complain too much. We're going to get a few more of these pulls, I guess. 21 days left on that. I'll probably get all 23 more opens, I guess. That event seems pretty decent. Just got to keep up with the daily roadmap, that's the only thing. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining about it, it's just you got to make sure you do that. You've got to make sure you actually do it. Calendar. Yeah. Okay, nice. We get some advanced tokens here. I have had 5 times 10k out of the bags. You are well overdue. Yeah, I've not had 100k. I've been kind of unfortunate. Oh, there's some more I can get from here. I'll do some leveling up right now. Let me just double check. I could probably get a couple more bags. Let's have a little look. I had some silvers, right? I guess I don't need to do it via trait. Just focus on the fast ones first, though, please. Lockdown. There we go. Okay, I saw the fast one up here. Okay, we'll keep doing the 3 stars. I'll do the alert here. I think I kind of need to level them all up anyway. So you only get like 300k per one. Solo raid will give ice keys, I think. Yeah. Hooligan. What are you talking about? Did you do Pulsar Marcus? Yes, I have a video on my channel. I have got a video on my channel. I haven't had a chance to like use him really. I think I tiered him up a little bit. I think I did the AP part of his kit. I'm really hoping that they're gonna do a rerun of Laura before World Champions. Really hoping. Yeah, on here. Okay, after this one, actually maybe even now, I need to do it. My gold rim trainers are getting pretty full, so I have to like use them. Not, well, I mean, I guess use them or lose them because of the fact that it will disappear in my inbox. Yeah. But also you need to use the like normal trainers, you know. It's a hard knock life, guys. Leveling up silver characters. Okay, I think I'll do 2 Benny level ups. And then 1 of the normal trainers, which is still not going to really do much, to be honest. Okay, normal trainers, like non-gold rims. Yeah, not really a huge impact. Okay, did I get 3 mil? I don't think I did. Good. Hey, thank you very much, Christian. Good. I appreciate that. 4.1 million, that's fine.
Lockdown says, I guess, to be honest, I can't complain. Here is to the locked standard kapow.
Well, I mean, I just don't get upset about this sort of things. I'm a pretty relaxed person in general. You know? There are some people who get like really upset about certain things. I've had people message me like, "Where's the outrage lockdown?" It's like I just don't get outraged. It's not my style. It's never my style. If I'm getting really upset about a video game, I would probably stop playing it. Honestly. Okay, let's just get rid of those. I think I've got some trainers in my inbox right now. Okay, I did have. There we go. What was that, Megan? Meghan. Okay, I should have missions, and I should have a 1, 2, 2.5 bags maybe, unless I had like 200 and something left. I did. So I can do 3 bags. Come on, 100k. Come on, 100k, please. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I'm gonna keep trying. We're halfway through these bags. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying. I was trying to stockpile ice keys, but they all. I mean, they will definitely be going very soon if you are joking around and holding on to them. They have only got a couple days left. We go to lock for the info, text for the rage, and moon for the relaxing. Is it like that? Hey, what's up, Lord Bradley? Give me the wave. What's up? So that brings up the stop at 6 pulls for Laura question. If they do the rerun, you get AP gain at G4. I kind of like grade 5. I still do like grade 5. Someone said it in chat last stream. Grade 5 for being able to level them up. I think it was AKBD was in my stream. I 100% agree. Just being able to level up the character just feels nice, you know? So I kind of like having grade 5. So I'd hope to get lucky in the first 6 pulls. This SR has ice keys. Yeah, correct. I'm going to be hitting up some SR. Just it's a faction SR as well, right? So I mean, I think my faction will be top 3 regardless, but I'll be able to get another Paragon mods, and I'll be able to get maybe another bag. I think maybe 2 bags. I think the bags 15 each, and the Paragon mod was 30. I think I'll be able to get 2 bags. We're currently number 2. Yeah, I mean, as long as we come top 3, it's 60, so get a decent amount, you know. It's decent. What else can we get with the stuff for Benjamin? What am I getting there? The one where I did a snowball roadmap, and I'm getting something else on the snowball roadmap. I've picked up Benjamin now. He should be LB3. I'll upgrade him. But the other stuff just seemed like trainers. I got the weapon. That was the ice keys. Yeah, that was the ice keys. Pew pew pew. If you're unlucky, that's 60k more advanced tokens for a few more level up points. 60k or 6k? Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. For the, yeah, you're right. 60k. Do you think, can we actually get all of those? Can we get that? Oh, and it's 50k, you mean? This one. Can we get all of those? Okay, ice keys, I'll get the mod and whatever work. Yeah. Walker heads. I guess like these two is probably the things to go for. This is probably the times 10 one. This is pretty much just steel medals. The other ones are not worth picking up from this bag. But it's not like steel medals are bad at all. I mean, you get, what, 300 steel medals from this? How many can I get? I can get all 30. So, I mean, that's 300 steel medals. Doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. I'll take that. I mean, we'll take the other 4 of these, probably. With whatever we got left over. Doesn't seem too bad, all things considered. You need tournament opens for guaranteed grade 5, so yeah, not sure it's worth it, but depends on where you landed big crates. Yeah, true enough. I mean, grade 4 minimum. Picking up one Laura, I'd say, is like, not even recommended. I'd say it's like, you 100% need to do this. It just makes your attack team instantly better. Regardless of what characters you got. At this point. So, like, surely you've got like one of the more recent damage dealers. Even if you're free to play, you should have like a Raven or a Agent 46 or a Harrison or a Sophia. You should have one of those 4. Because like that's what you should have been saving your tokens for, was one of those damage dealers. So that's 120k points. There's also going to probably be like 2 new characters between now and Warrior Champions as well. That could well be worth putting for. That's the thing. Could well be worth putting for. Nearly 30 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you so much. And there we have the 30 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Should I open the Paragon mod today? Or should I save it till Thursday? I'm going to open a Paragon mod no matter what on Thursday anyway, because I'm going to get another one from the rewards from this current SR, but obviously that's going to be in a couple of days. Scopes can rerun up to 5 advanced that haven't seen their second run yet. They are out on cooldown. Maybe 6 advanced wheels go up on Thursday. I'd be surprised if that many advanced wheels went up, but I think not running Laura and Circuit, who are 2 of the better characters, especially in more recent times, just doesn't seem like a smart idea. Like running those after Warrior Champions versus running them before Warrior Champions. I mean, one should be running right now. They should be running an advanced wheel right now, but they're not doing it because of the advanced rush that's going on. But all it means is people would just take advantage of the advanced rush and just do more pulls. I don't get it. Seems like a worthwhile thing to do. Makes people feel better about their pulls is even better, right? Can he not use his rush? Nope. Can't even sit in there with his rush for a couple of turns. Okay, we're going to be able to get some more of these heads. What was the other thing I could get from the heads? It was the special trainers like Maddox Madeline's. Okay. Scorpion knows we're all sadists. I think we looked at those characters before, and it's definitely Circuit and Laura as the top 2. Circuit I've already got personally, but yeah, I could see people putting for her. Has there been new strong characters that have come out? I guess like Carl. There's a defense character, Carl. Can't just be giving us nice tunes. I mean, no. No. Why has it gone up to? Why is the wave amount gone up to 6? There's some proper like, I don't know. There's just no need. These aren't even that hard, the roadmaps. I think I've maybe faced the fire one like once every like, I don't know, 30 stages. Sure, that one's a bit difficult, but these other ones are just annoying. just in terms of time. Hit the auto button on 95% of these row maps. And I've got a weird feeling about this. Like, or opinion, should I say? I've got a weird opinion on this. Just yeah. All those walkers were nice for the walker weekend. Yeah, but they only needed to make one stage like that, right? I'm fine with it if they made one stage like that, just because of those sort of situations. Sure. Every stage though. Zoom pools aren't worth it unless Scopely finally fix the pool chances. Nothing will ever beat the feel of a shiny new 2-star mirror bubble and a good old 3-star cull. I'm not sure if you're joking. I mean, the pull rates now are much nicer, of course. Especially the Ultra wheel, so much better than the old Premier wheel. The old Premier Recruits wheel was just kind of terrible, honestly. But they still run that wheel. They kind of have to with SC, don't they? Winter Mythic Marcus to grade 5. Have you used him? Any good at grade 5? I think he kind of needs... I mean, he'll give out some AP, but there'll be a 50% chance. I feel like he kind of needs more, more chance. Okay, there we go. I think I'm done now. I don't think I'm getting any more of the heads or the snowballs even. So I should be... Oh no, wait. Maybe I'm going to get snowballs from SR, to be honest, but it'll be a little bit more. Walker heads. Okay, enough of those. And then I guess I'll do the rest in these. Yeah, I'll get as many of these as I can. Alright, let's open that Paragon mod, see if we get anything nice. See if we get anything nice. It's full RNG, I think, so... Yeah, we have had some luck full RNG mods in the past, though, to be fair. I'm opening up most of the other stuff on my Thursday stream now, guys. So just opening Paragon mods, nothing else. Just this one. So any guesses? Any guesses? What I kind of want is like a really nice HP or defense set Daze Resist. Obviously it's just going to be a set resist, but Daze Resist would be nice. 90% Daze Resist would be nice. Like any resist pretty much that's like debilitating on any set honestly would be pretty decent, just because it's 90%. I'd generally be able to give that to somebody. Attack versus or defense versus on the right set would be really good as well. Again, probably would just be able to go into someone's hand somewhere. Let's think, anything else that's crazy, like what I'd like. Maybe a crit, multiply on crit set, another one of those would be nice. Or an attack on crit multiplier set. Yeah. Maybe those, because I use crit set, well I seem to use crit set more than attack set in Mythic, but I guess actually more recently it's been attack sets become the primary, because I've got like Titan and Sophia as attack characters. Attack versus alert attack while eating chicken. I would get attack buffs all the time. Death whilst done on defense. I mean, you can get defense while stun on defense. That works. Death versus yellow on crit. Death versus alert on HP. Okay, let's see. Oh, I actually said this one. I actually said attack on crit set multiplier. Let's go. Let's go. Full random Paragon as well. I think this is only my like second or third one. I don't think I've had too many of these, to be honest. This is a good one. This is a great one, honestly. That's a great mod. Oh, I've got a snowball roadmap that I just seen. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, I've got another one sitting here, but I don't think I've got much else. No, I don't even have any equipped to anyone, apparently. That can't be right. Huh? Oh, I remember why. I was originally going to do a Raven guide yesterday, guys. Right? I unequipped all her mods and everything. I was originally going to do a Raven guide. And I was like, is Raven worth doing a guide on? Like, I know not many people have got her. So I started search on YouTube and I just typed in TWD RTS. And then the first character to pop up was Trader. And I had actually been asked on my streams as well about doing a Trader guide. So I was like, well, I guess. You know? There's no way I've got that on her. She gets confused all the time. Did I have that on her before? No, I can't have had that on her. No, I didn't. I had that. Yeah, I had that. Okay. I was like, there's no way. No way. Oh, goodness. An attack versus something else. Should we just give it attack versus fast? Random and not called it. I mean, I called quite a few mods that I'd want, and I got one of the ones I'd want. Don't hate me, guys, because I got something that I wanted. We all get things we want sometimes. If the OG is still holding in from the beginning, raid tourney level up war. Don't miss that for nothing. Got my 4-star man bun 2 years after intro, then dipped. Okay. I mean, I remember there was rewards in roadmaps and tournaments, but I think that was problematic for the longevity of the game, honestly. It probably hurt the game a lot early on. Probably made a lot of money, but it probably hurt the game a lot initially. You know? Probably lost a lot of the lower end of the player base, like maybe like 40-50% quite quickly. The first 6 months to a year is, I guess it's quite a heavy milk it phase though, because they don't know how long the game's going to last. It could literally just last 6 months or a year. So just milk it for what it's worth in the first 6 months and a year and then see what happens. What do you mean Locke's still playing? You're on my channel, bro. Like, what are you talking about? What are you smoking, man? And I'm a YouTuber. I just actually happen to play RTS. I'm not an RTS player who happens to YouTube. It's the other way around. There's 164 total mods on the full random chances. Been thinking of trying to count up how many are good combos. Is that right? Bottom right hand corner must be like tons in itself. All the resists, and then obviously like you just do 4 times every possibility. didn't get on any of the YouTube channels, then how did you know who I was? Riddle me this. I'm known as a YouTuber. I was in Henry region when I first started playing the game. I'm in Chambers right now. So we got some more snowballs. I guess if you completed the entire roadmap, you'd be able to like completely clear out the event store. I hate how I keep switching away from my Telltale team on this. My Telltale team is sweet. 4, 8, 13, 16. And then time for yeah. So auxiliary has the most. Interesting. I guess that kind of makes sense. And it's weird because auxiliary has the like least good ones as well. Like all of the first 4, well, 3 of the first 4 are good. All of the second 4 are good. Obviously, it depends on the set, but even if you get a bad set, theoretically, you're still getting a good Paragon, but you're just not getting a little bit of a set bonus. When do they give the keys? Probably in a week. You might start receiving them by next weekend. Or maybe early next week. Generally. Just make sure you stay in your faction, otherwise you won't receive the key. And if you're planning to switch factions when you get to Warrior Champions, don't tell your faction. Because they can kick you and you won't go. That happened in the last Warrior Champions. It's kind of just tough, to be honest. What did I just get more of? So I got the last 8 of those. So I guess if I get any more, which I think I'll get a little bit more, I'll be able to do what, 1, 2, 3 more stages. So I'll be able to get some bennies, I guess. What's up, Inter? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We had a top faction person called Locke, Albert and Cook. Yeah, most likely not me. I wasn't in those regions. But it's weird you'd assume it was me. Okay. Oh, we got a gold rim, I saw it. Look how many traders are getting out here, guys. You can see how I get stocked up so quick. Look at that. Jam-packed. What's maxed already? Brie. These ones are still low down. Good. Good. I wish I had enough characters to even level up to go in on a level up tournament. I could drop all my silvers from my silver bags and stuff like that, but that's about it. If they cut a post and they don't receive the key, even if they play in the 6th quality, yeah. It's you have to be in the faction when they hand out the keys. But if you didn't qualify the faction, like you weren't in the 6th qualifier, I don't know if you get the key if you join the faction. I don't know if that works. I think you have to. It's both. You have to be in the faction when the 6th qualifier happened, and you have to stay in the faction. I'm 90% sure. Last time on the Sunday prior to WOC. Okay. That makes sense. Just gonna get some points for leagues. Gonna obviously build that. Oh, we actually got a half decent team. Can we get the magic of a command? Most likely not. No, I don't think I've ever seen Laura in here. Come on, let me select. I can't do it yet. We'll take, or do we take her? What's her rush do? Yeah, I'll take her. Because she'll get the rush after Trader gets the rush. I took him. By him, I mean Glenn. Because he was a leader. And look at how bad her damage is. It's crazy, right? 50k lower. Right. We don't have any normalize. Normalize is like impossible to get. Will we beat a team 1? We'll try. We can try, right? Can always try. I believe that's why transfers lock so early, to preclude folks hiring mercs from other regions. Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. Yep, that's exactly it. And people would 100% do that. 100%. Scumbag your own faction. Oh damn, I didn't see you. I think we're in trouble. Oh, it's only 13k. It's not terrible. We can take some damage. Haha, that helps. Ivanova was pretty good. The tournament schedule is pretty fine, honestly. I didn't have anything over Christmas. It was pretty chill. Don't get confused on anyone. Okay, Glenn got confused. Oh goodness. I'll just confuse her, I guess. That's funny. No ransack for the loss. No one has decap or anything. Absolute defend. I hate you. Probably they give the keys in order, like last WOC. I think they give it in batches, like it'll be like top 20, then you know the next 20, so on and so forth. I think that's how they did it last time. I could be wrong, but it feels like it was like that. Okay. Man, how unlucky have we been? Who got stunned or something? He did. Since there's no FA tickets to keep intact, leads don't necessarily need to move the faction. It's a big chance to get a faction renamed for free. Is it though? You'll lose out on your position in leagues. You lose out on your position in leagues, right? If that's what you mean. Or am I thinking of something else there? Okay, we got on the scoreboard. We're gonna get some arena thingy bobs. There's the Ultra World up right now. The coins too. Zeke's wheel finished. I mean, I guess it did because I did the giveaway. Okay, that makes sense. How many pulls do I need to do to get more bags? Is it worth it? Is it worth the risk? One more pull. 2 more pulls gets me 5 kendamas, but I don't think I can get anything with that. This weapon, I mean, or a copy of Marge. Should we do that? Do you think it's worth it? How many tokens have I got? Not a huge amount. Not a huge amount. Where can we see the top 100s? See where it says the news on the left of the inbox. It might take you there from there. I can show it on the screen now though. 1 second. Here you go. I'll scroll down slowly if you need to see your faction. I got the Bat, Marge, and the Paragon mods. I got both the Paragons, and there was something else in there that I got. I can't remember what else I got. I got all the Paragon mods, sorry. We ended up dead last in Diamond 4 last week, but the grouping looked like the top 30 ranking. That's actually hilarious. You face walkers in a war? I think we faced them, yeah. So this is the top 100s. There's so many new factions here that I don't recognize the name of at all. It's mad. And then there's some factions I obviously recognize, but it's a weird one. There's probably some unofficial numbers somewhere as well. where you can see like who just missed out. Again, like I say, that'd be pretty rough. The people who face walkers say they're very fast and strong teams. Yeah, I mean they've got all the promos, which does definitely help. They've got a lot of the best weapons and stuff, but it's not like one or two of them. A lot of factions have like one or two people who have players like that, but in their faction they have like all of them are heavy spenders. So it makes a massive difference to speed. Don't get me wrong, they've got some of faster players just in general, but they'll have like, I think they'll probably have a handful of like 4 or 5 players max that tell everyone else what to do, most likely, in terms of like what teams to build, because there's no way they build all the same teams without someone telling them what teams to build. Because the last time I faced them in Warrior Champions, they all had the same teams, and it's just because someone came up with the strats for the teams and just said like, these are the teams we're building. Probably going to pick up March 2. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a little 2 pull here, guys. Because, like, think about it, right? I do 2 pulls on this wheel, and in the 2 pulls, I get a March. That'd be pretty decent, but I'm doing that anyway. Plus, I'm getting advanced bags back, right? That's how I'm kind of seeing it. So I'm going to do 2 pulls. I actually can't get any characters I don't have. Unfortunately, there's no characters in here like an Imani or something like that they had before. So what we've got to hope for is that I don't get like super lucky. I don't get super lucky, you know? I'd actually take no premier luck. Just give me one of these other characters. Good. Because now we can get this reward, which is 4 crates. We'll get 4k back, but more importantly, we can get a character that I didn't have. Like, I don't have maxed out, which is Marge. I've got everything else that I wanted in here, so we can get a Marge who I didn't have maxed. She's the only one here I don't have maxed. Plus, I just got some crates, which I'll just open in a second. I think now she's LB1. Yeah. By the time I get a feeder, she'll be obsolete. I mean, she's a leader. She's not that bad. I've seen some decent teams with her in. I think she's probably better now just because a lot of people used to run days. I don't think people run days as much now. Okay, where's the crates? Open these 4. So I can get 4k back. At least. Maybe a cheeky 10k here. Okay, we get 4k back. I'll take 4k in March. So it cost me 16,000 advanced tokens to get 1 March plus 2 guild bits, I guess. I got some guild bits back as well, to be fair. Let's sell those dupes. Have a ghost and a Sebastian. Cool. Yeah, ghost Sebastian. Cha-ching. And then tear out Benjamin. You guys want to see a guide on Benjamin? I could guess I could do that as he's free to play as well. Bit better character to do that on. Generally, it's not good to do guides on non-free to play characters, guys, just from a YouTuber's perspective, because they just don't get views, honestly. Because not many people have the character. Not many people have the character. Stealing gear. It's the disarm, it's nice. Confuse, random, confuse. Minus defense. What are the chances? 60%, 100% for each debilitating status. He's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty good. I got 100k last night opening 6 boxes. Congrats. Congrats. I've not had much luck from the advanced ones. It is the way it is. It is the way it is. Fingers crossed. I'm coming up to close to like 200 advanced crates now. So it's like I'm odds on to get at some point. Top 3 to 6 should be interesting. But I mean, I might just be someone who doesn't really think about it this much, but like outside of first place, does it really matter? I used to play tournaments, and if I didn't come first, I didn't care. Like, I came first a lot, but I didn't care if I didn't come first. Although I did still aim for the top 3, like getting into the upper bracket final of a tournament was a really big deal because then you guaranteed top 3, but I still wanted to win more than anything else. I don't really care or think about the tournaments I didn't win. Are they all vets or just Wales? Both, most likely. A lot of them are going to be veteran players. I doubt many of them are going to be new schoolers. It's possible, but they're going to be all big spenders because you have to get every character pretty much. You could be aware they're not be good. I mean, they're not gonna all be doing it themselves, is what I've already said. They're gonna be having a handful of them telling them how to set up their teams, especially for World Champions. Like the last World Champions, we're seeing characters pop up like Dario and stuff that were interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw characters like Marcus on defense. Madison on defense, Dario on defense again. You know, maybe even like Pete Anderson on defense. Although I think most people would work out some of these characters, but just like surprise defense team characters, basically. I would like to see some of the teams. I don't think their defense teams are that interesting, honestly. They're mainly about slowing you down, not about beating you. Because they will beat you quickly on attack. Like a lot of these bigger factions will beat you quickly on attack and just hope that it'll slow down your attack. Just so you don't defeat them really quickly or you get frustrated and flee. I think that's their main hope. I don't think they're super organized though. They're probably on team chats and stuff, but I don't think they're super organized. Like synchronized hitting. I saw one faction do really well synchronized hitting. It's hard when your enemy's really tough though, but synchronized hitting is really good. Then you can get more hits out of an enemy. What's up, Moon? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. They might be facing each other's teams before war to test their attack teams. Yeah, sure. I think these factions probably record their attacks because they have things called hitters basically, and they're like priority hitters. This is why I don't like World Champions. I think it's kind of like a not a great setup in that like you can be in a war like one of the top 5 World Champions factions and not be able to war, not be allowed to war. That's why it's much more like fun just being in a more of a casual faction. Just because, like, you know, Yeah. Oh, fast healing with all these fast characters. Yeah, Moon, it's a faction SR. Moon's just skipping it. Synchronized hitting is easy with bots. I mean, it is with bots, yeah, sure, but that's what I'm saying. Like against an entire faction, we had one faction do it quite well once. We saw it in one of the wars that I was in. I can't remember who they were called though. But they scored 2 or 3 times more points than you would expect them to score for a win. It can make a massive difference if your whole faction's on the same page. What is ST for focus ST? Oh my God. Hey, what's up, Moon? Again? You're right, Moon. This faction SR, yeah. Again. Moon half asleep, man. He just says hello and then bounces. What's up, Tino? What's up, Mills? Welcome to the stream. You scored, have you? It's a goal. Oh wait, in SR. Oh, let me go and check out this score, supposedly. We have so many people low scoring in like every event as well. I scored. It's hard to call out the other people in the faction when faction lead only scores 1,800, you know? It's difficult, man. It's difficult. SR is proper boring though. Oh, that's the most enjoyable bit about SR is the synchronized death sound. That's it, nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Worst game mode. It's definitely the like. I mean, I think you could probably do it in a movie. Like you could watch a movie and get SR done. To be fair, so you know, it's not that terrible. War's more time consuming for sure, but people would say they have more fun doing War, which again, I'd argue for that. But at the same time, it is way more time consuming to do it. Like the last War, I warred for like 5 or 6 hours. It wouldn't take me that long to do SR. Scope should reduce the points for hitting mercs by 10 times unless that's the point of War, which isn't. But yeah, it makes milestones tougher. It was easy to get that overkill on mercs. Could be abused. The reason you don't reduce it by 10 is because then it's more advantageous to take in mercs than real people. I do it while on conference calls. I could just imagine like you on a Zoom call or something. Just sitting there, just like nodding away as you're just doing SR. What makes it bad is that, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one of the reasons that it's bad for sure. Okay, what are we on? Are we still on silver? Like, I feel like I've done so many stages, but we're still on silver. Yeah, we're still on silver. Humbug. Right. I don't know how it works in America, but in the UK, trash pickup, this is completely just going to a different topic just because I was thinking about this a moment ago. Like, trash collection in the UK is so weird at Christmas. So much so that the trash collection for me this week is Monday and Saturday. So I missed my trash pickup today, but there's going to be one on Saturday, and then it goes back to normal next week. But it's so weird. And then I had it on the Friday before Christmas, and then I didn't get trash pickup again for like another 11 days. Oh, it's so weird. Just all over the place. Rubbish, you know what I mean. Rubbish, you know, bin bags. I don't care if I... That's the thing, seeing this. I'm not doing this for reflect. I'm doing this so they actually just kill them quickly, because if I hit auto, half these guys have no damage on their rushes. Like, this is the only reason I do basic attacks. Their basic attacks smack, so it isn't really that big a deal. But it's just if I hit auto, we've got what? 1, 2. Okay, that one does damage. This one doesn't though. This one might do damage. No, we only had one character do damage on the rushes. And then the signature moves. 1, 2, 3. Only 2 people did damage on basic attacks. The other ones didn't do any damage on their sigs. So it's more about actually time. Honestly, I know I have to click and stuff, and it's like, yeah, whatever. The reflect is just annoying, but it's mainly about the fact that there's lack of damage unless I hit basic attacks. Like, this is going to go 3 rounds. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Other games have created like a don't do any rushes or signature moves, and we've been calling about. Like I've literally been saying that shit. I was calling for that like 4 years ago. I swear, like that would be a good thing to introduce like 4 years ago. We still could do it. Trash, you know, garbage. I guess. What do you call it? Trash in America, right? Trash can. Oh no, wait, you call it garbage disposal. Oh, we're literally gonna hit the payback now. Yeah. I freaking knew it. Freaking. Dumpster. It's funny, in my area, they're like, we recommend you put out your trash the morning, not the night before. And it's because, especially in my area, like kind of very nature based. Like, for instance, I found a dead fox in my front garden before because it was quite close to the park, and I guess it got hit by a car or something. Don't people call dumpsters bins? In the UK, we call them bins, yeah. Rubbish bins. We also call the bags that you put stuff in, we call them bin bags or black bags. Unless they're the ones for like vegetation or whatever you want to call it, like plants and stuff, which would be green bags, because they're, you know what, they're green. Does Scope even care about SR raids, world maps? Define care. Those guardian shields coming to save me. I don't think they care enough to update the stuff that they're in. We haven't had like new story mode stuff for 2 years, but I don't think that's going to be like something that updates very often anyway. And then what? SR raids. I mean, raids needs to be updated so you can see what team you're attacking. You know, the whole like ambush defense is not really it. Especially when you get the first turn, it doesn't make any sense. And SR has just forever been bad. At least it's not as bad as those. Do you guys remember the SR events they did where they did 3 SRs in like a week or 10 days, and you had to score certain amounts in each SR, and like they thought SR was amazing or something. It was horrible. It was just so bad. And then the thing that a lot of people say that they liked, they just never run, which is hordes. World Champions character seems to be Argus with Double Thompson. That's what a lot of people are theorizing, but it could also be a brand new character or some strange character. Like, we looked at 6-star Andrea, and it could potentially be something like that. Who knows? That would be really cool, though. You know? It'd be really cool. But it does look like very gangsterish character, which was Argus, right? Oh, no. He doesn't have his hat on here. Why doesn't he look like he's got his hat on? That's weird. That's weird. Like, why have they made him look different suddenly? He was purple before, right? I literally looked at him earlier on the stream. Right? Didn't I actually just look at him earlier on the stream? Oh, S-Class has the hat. Okay. Where is he? Oh, he's up. Okay, I was gonna say that's really odd. Really odd. Yeah, I mean, it's very high potential of being him or someone completely new. Because don't forget, Eris is completely new too. I think if we would have seen Eris's art, I mean, I don't think we would have worked it out, to be honest. That one's completely baffling. I don't think we worked it out. Even if she was just the only part of it that was a silhouette and we could still see the thing she was sitting on, I don't think anyone would have worked out. I mean, definitely not because she's brand new, but also just like there was no way to. Maybe Rosita, you would maybe said Rosita or something. Why do they let it levels in war? So frustrating for us newer regions like Smith as it levels is long term growth. You mean lieutenant levels? Smith isn't in CRW yet though, right? And it doesn't take that long to get your lieutenants to max. To get lieutenants to max is like 6 months. And that's if you don't spend. If you spend, it's even quicker. There's probably going to be a game update after War of Wales and Snobs. Okay. Looks like with that strange resistance button, they're restructuring roadmaps. I mean, potentially, yeah. Potentially. That area of roadmaps that used to radios to unlock could have a potential great reboot. I mean, I wouldn't hold your breath, honestly. I wouldn't hold your breath. There is something down here already. You can't see it, but there is something here. It's only for new players. If I was to go to a new region, it would be there. Or if I had to start a new game. Like if you go and watch my video, which was called First 3 Hours Gameplay, The Walking Dead Road Survival. I started a new region and there was a new thing down here. I'm a snob, apparently. Because I'm going to World Champions. Shake my head. Oh, okay. Smith are actually in War Season 5. I mean, they could have. They should have been around for a little while before being added in. Like Bradley was around for a while before they got added in. War Champions is not next weekend. It's the weekend after. So it's before the end of the month. It's in January. So this upcoming weekend would be, let's think, 11, 12, 13, 14. It'll be on the 21st, I guess, or the 20th. Yeah, 20th. Grading up lieutenants is much slower now with the Great Ring nerf. I mean, yeah, potentially. I'm not really sure, honestly, on that part of it. That part of it's a bit different. I mean, there's not really much else you can do to get vet rings. But yeah. At least the daily stuff is actually worth it for you. I actually realized recently, like the daily bag that I get every day doesn't do anything for me. Don't need vet rings, don't need tribute packs. So that bag's actually obsolete for me and has been for a very long time, like over a year. And then obviously this is obsolete as well. Don't need that. The weekly, I only need 2 of the things out of the 3, which is that one and that one. And I don't really need them. They're just like, it's nice, cool, thanks. And the monthly, all 3 of them are okay. I actively need these 2, to be fair. But I mean, it's like, what is that? Is it? It's 2 of these per character, or is it 1 of them per skill? So you can max out 1 character per year. Oh no, wait, 2 characters per year with the free stuff on the Maddoxes and Madelyns anyway. Because people have 6 mods. Maybe actually they have Maybe they have more. 1 second. Actually, wait, they have 8, don't they? They have 8 things that you gotta tear up. I'm pretty sure they have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's like one and a third, 1 1/3 characters per year, or 1.5 or something. You're always short of either rings or training supplies now. It's much different than what OG Conquest players could manage. Yeah, but you were always short of something before. Like, if you're not short of something, you can just continuously level it up. Those are the only 2 currencies. You're always going to be short on one of them. You know, that's kind of how it works. It's kind of how it works. I think the difference is now compared to before, though, it's much easier to get through Conquest on average for your average player, whereas before you had to actually be like really good at the game, honestly, to get through Conquest. It was absolutely horrendous. Like, really understand how characters worked or a team worked. You know? But I knew whales who were like full Conquest behind me because sure they spent, but they didn't know necessarily what they were doing as much. Whereas now, like, you could probably get through it with Kenny on every stage. You know? You can do 28 stages a day now. You used to only be able to do 15. So, I mean, even that, straight away, that's an improvement. So they increase the amount you can do per day, which is good, honestly. Oh, rings, okay. 28 per day. I don't even know. Is that a lot? Is that a lot? I remember there was like a trick when you're trying to gain stuff. Is if you're trying to get rings and you get rings in your first like couple of like in your first hour, don't claim them because you're more likely to get extra of the items you've already got than adding new items, if that makes sense. So if you get a ring in the first 15 minutes, leave the ring there and you've got more chance of getting more. Basically. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, guys, should we do the giveaway? Oh, the Megans. The Megans. We shall do the giveaway, guys. If you haven't entered already, the link is somewhere in the chat. It's pinned at the top in blue text. You can enter there. What's the phrase? You ask a very good question. I can't remember, to be honest. I do always mention it in the video. Just FYI. The info's always in the video. Let's see if I can remember it. Boss, I think it was boss. 99% sure. But there's a lot of people saying that particular word, so I assume it is correct. If you want to enter, guys, link is going to be in chat. enter on this link, I would make it part of a phrase or a sentence so that YouTube doesn't spam your comment. But that's how you enter. We're giving away 5,000 advanced tokens to 3 people, and then one of those 3 people will win 10,000 instead. The first place. I've got a lot of winners from the last couple of weeks that I'm going to be passing on to Scopely in the next couple of days as well. I haven't done it yet. Just gave Scopely a bit of time to get back into the office and get back into it. What's the next character in the advanced and ultra tokens? What, the returning characters? I think Laura's next in advanced, and I guess in ultra it would be a 2K character, right? Oh no, we just had Eugene. I don't know who would be next there, to be honest. Alpha maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. If you mean who are the next upcoming characters, well, I've got a preview of a character coming out tomorrow. You can check that out when it gets released tomorrow. I can't remember what tomorrow's character is. I don't think I can say either way. It's obviously one of the 2 tokens, but the brand new character tomorrow is gonna be interesting. Former favourite. It'll be interesting to check them out. Have you all entered this giveaway, guys? I'll give you one last chance if you haven't had a chance to enter. I linked the video in chat that you have to type the comment in. You just have to type the comment boss, but I would definitely do it as part of a bigger sentence or phrase so that YouTube doesn't spam your comment. Alpha's already gone off with cooldown, okay, but she did come back off. She was after Eugene, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Although actually maybe not, because she was Halloween, right? I can't remember. Okay, we're gonna just get the last comments. 103 entries. We'll pick the 3 winners, guys. First winner. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it there. First winner is going to be Hector Nunez. Marcus looks like a good boss. I want to get him soon. Okay, that's winner number 1, 5k tokens. Winner number 2, 5k tokens. Del Michio, boss gives control. What is new? That's another 5k tokens. And the last 5k is going to be Jitballs. This guy wins a lot, you know. This guy wins a lot. Marcus looks like a boss with the right team. This is fairly correct. Then we're going to put them on a wheel. We'll decide. And the 3 winners were... I'm not sure what the first person's name was, actually. I'm just going to type in Nunez. I'm pretty sure that was part of the name. And then Del. And then... Jitballs. There we go. Apply. Okay. Okay, the extra 5 tokens is going to go to Jitballs. There we go. I'll contact those guys on the video. Although Del's in chat, if you contact me on Discord, that's the best thing to do. Any of Laura Circuit, Axel, Carl, and Sadiq can rerun. You'd assume they'd go in order. But yeah. Was Rosie not? She was. She's already rerun, I'm pretty sure. She's also come back as a secondary. She was in... was she in Sophia's Will? Or Ezekiel's Will? I think she was in Ezekiel's Will. Honestly, that's what made Ezekiel's Will so good. Because I think in that video when I pulled for him, I said I have like a 25% chance to pull a character I want. Because Imani was in there. I only got one copy of her, but Imani was in there. And so was Rosie. Where's Imani? I managed to get one Imani. I think I only needed one more Rosie, which was... Oh, maybe I need two, actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, I need two, to be fair. Congratulations, winners, indeed. I pulled one Rosie and Zeke. Nice. That was a mistake for multi-ultras in the same wheel, given the rules. I mean, let's not bring up that too much. Hey, shall we, Domo? Chill on that, Steve. Like, that was a good thing. The reruns suck for free-to-play. You scrimp to save for a good new release and have to be forced to massively deplete your tokens on the rare release of who you're working towards. You don't have to do anything. Like, literally, you're using weird terminology here. You choose to do something. Reruns are good for people who didn't get them all in one go. Reruns are definitely better for the game. The thing they didn't do very well before was they didn't rerun characters. So they gave them one go. And then if you didn't get them, then it was free to play next. So they didn't actually get as much money out of those characters from people who are willing to spend, which is bad, honestly. It's bad from a selling standpoint. You know, marketing standpoint, that's terrible. Terrible. I think I've got some SR to do, but I don't think I have to do new attacks. We'll find out. We shall find out. Message you, yep, thanks. Okay, let's do the SR. I think I can claim another SR character from the rewards I'm just about to claim. Another copy of Beta, I'm 99% sure. I only needed like 1,000. And I just got like 1,000, 2,500s. Ah, it reset my things. Oh no, wait, it hasn't. Okay, that one I can do. That's nice. Well, this one I can do too. That's nice. So what did it reset? My top left? Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. I'm playing for Circuit. Loved your video. Yeah, Circuit's great, honestly. Circuit's great. The only downside is there haven't been any like proper amazing strong characters released to team up with her on defense, but any strong character that is released obviously can team up with her really nicely. Ping ping. They should put previous Ultra in every Ultra. I mean, the other characters being in there is really great for new people pulling, or people who didn't get everything before. Just because, like I said, do you know, it was just such a good feeling having 25% chance to pull something that I needed from the Ezekiel wheel. It felt really good. Full team Halo is a headache with Circuit, yeah. Also, obviously, she gives plus defense. That's the thing that isn't really utilized that heavily, unfortunately, but you know, it kind of is what it is. Okay, that's grade 5 done. Now we go to tier 6. Oh, okay, my attacks haven't reset here. That's nice. It's nice, guys. It's nice. Being able to do the single click attacks is just chef's kiss. It's a shame it only lasts a couple of days. Tis a shame. Someone has to hit this. Anyone in 66 who hasn't defeated this dude's Bob, please hit. Maybe I'll ask people. Please hit. There you go. Maybe Laura to replace my Vance. Yeah, Laura should create quite a lot of fun comps, honestly. For sure. For sure. Was there any other time it was done? Like, who's on the wheel right now for... Who's on the wheel right now for... Imani's on his wheel. And Rosie. So, that, I mean, it's the same wheel. I don't think it was a mistake. I think they're happy to do this. There's a 25% chance to get something good. As long as you need all 3 of those characters anyway. Can't be mad at that. Okay, we're claiming number 4. Maya's Beta. Yeah. And we're getting closer to the weapon. 650 away. And then I get to try this on, what's his name? Agent 46. I guess I'll have this in time for World Champions. I just don't know how important he'll be for my teams, to be honest. I think I've got bigger characters. I did get him on ×5. I wouldn't have probably pulled from otherwise. I think Raven, I was very happy with Raven. But I got very lucky on a ×5 in like 2 pulls or whatever it was, 3 pulls. It might be slightly more actually. Because I literally said when Raven came out, you should pull Raven to 6 pulls no matter what. Just because the mission for her was great. The same mission came out for Agent 46 and I couldn't really like not do exactly what I said to do for Raven because it, you know, I can't say something and then not do it. And I did it, and then well, you saw what happened. Got ×5, and then people hated it. Oh my god! Not down at ×5. I hate him. Anyway. I think that's pretty much it for this stream today, guys. Next stream will be on Thursday. There's going to be a character preview out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Probably going to be about 3 PM UK time, 10 AM EST, if you want to check that out. I'll see you then. It'll be a premiere video, so we can just hang out and chat and talk before the video starts and so on and so forth. But I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow in chat if you turn up. But otherwise, it'll be on Thursday for my next live stream, like I say. Take care now, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Congrats to the winners on the giveaway earlier. That is the end of my stream today. And as always, Keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.